I'm Railfan Ryan, and this is Texas Railfan 21 coming to you with my 1,000 subscriber special. I'm actually in the car because I am about to go to an appointment, but I thought I'd go ahead and give you this 1,000K subscriber, answering the one important question where it all began. Many of you, how did I get involved? Like, how did I fall in love with trains? Well, I've been in love with trains since I was a kid. My oldest memory goes back, it's like, hold on. My profile photo is actually my oldest memory of first riding behind 2248. And as a kid, my parents would take me to the Fort Worth Zoo. I would see the trains over the bridge at Davison Yard, and I'd ride the Forest Park miniature train. And that's when I fell in love with trains. And then in 2001, I would go to Six Flags for the first time and see the trains at Six Flags. Most notably, my second oldest friend, the Green Train, the General Sam Houston, which was back then Larry B. Cochran. But yeah, that's probably how I fell in love with trains. I want to also look back to what I accomplished this year. So for this year, probably the biggest thing I've accomplished, part-time motorman at the Fort Smith Trolley Museum. Let me make sure my chat is on. Okay, there we go. But I started this channel back in 2016. I want to say a special thanks to all who have subscribed and to all who look at my channel, who all watch my videos. My biggest video viewed so far is my Six Flags Railroad wigwag in action in high definition. I will be going back to Six Flags next year in 2024. And there's a lot of big things that's going to happen next year, and I'm really looking forward to that. Now, feel free to comment down below any questions I'm willing to take. Any questions regarding my hobbies or so on. Feel free to comment and ask me anything. This is a Q&A live video stream. I will say, reason I haven't been rail fanning a lot, it's been very hard because of my job, and because I've been having a lot of time with friends and family. It's been very hard late this year, and I promise I will be back rail fanning in 2024. 2024 is going to be the big year of all, because big things are going to happen. It's going to be a really great year. Now, any questions? Let's see. Let's see if anyone would like to answer a question. Oh, one thing I do, I'm a trackless train driver. I drive a trackless train in a mall. Anyone would like to ask me a question about that? Any questions? For those of you who joined the video, this is a Q&A stream. Where my journey began, where my YouTube channel began, and how I fell in love with trains. Any questions, comments, feel free to comment down below. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very thankful that I've reached 1,000 subscribers. Well, I've been in railroading since I was little. I started rail fanning probably when I started this channel back in 2016. And 2018 was when I met my best friend, aka Texas Rail Fan Productions. And interestingly, we met on YouTube, which is really cool. Be sure to check out his channel. He also does trains as well as planes and trucks. He also does Truck Simulator. Well, nothing much. I'm doing a Q&A video stream because I have just hit 1,000. Yes, I made it. I'm so thankful. I am doing a Q&A stream answering questions of where it all began, how I got in love with trains, and what got me into my hobbies. Any questions, feel free to ask. Yes, I do have Lionel trains. I have one of my oldest Lionel trains. I have an original AA New York Central F3, which was given to me by my grandmother's brother. I actually took it to Hobbytown and got it rebuilt and got the missing porthole windows replaced. I haven't run it in a while. Also have a Lionel 671 turbine, original, post-war, with original puffing smoke pellets. And I have a 1989 Southern Pacific, actually converted into Cotton Belt GP9 with rail sounds and flashing amber beacon. I haven't run them in a while because I don't have a good place to run them. I don't have an O scale layout, but I would love to have a layout. Any other questions? That is a good question. If anything, I would love to see Frisco number 1522 and Cotton Belt 819, to mention a couple who have operated in the past. Of course, they probably won't run again Frisco 1522 is where she needs to be at the Blues Museum of Transportation. And as for 819, the railroad they relied on running, which was Southern Pacific, merged with Union Pacific, and plus many of the staff started to pass away, so 819 would probably not run again anytime soon. But it would, and I would love to see Texas and Pacific 610 operate again. Even though she's not going to run for the American Freedom Train 2.0, it would be nice if the Texas State Road would decorate her into the Freedom Train colors for the 250th birthday. Any other questions? I have not been to the Strasburg Railroad. I came close to going, but I didn't have time. But I would love to go see the Strasburg Railroad one day when I happen to be in Pennsylvania with my family. Oh, for catching up, this is a Q&A video stream, and this is a look back to where it all began, how I fell in love with trains, where my channel began and how much it's grown. And I am answering questions in regards to how it all began, how I got into my hobbies and whatnot. Okay. There's a smile. I have a really great smile. Hold on. There we go. Yes. And I'm happy to say that Big Boy 4014 will be coming back next year as well. And I'm just going to say that it will come down here. Hopefully, it will meet up with 2816 when it stops in Houston. That would be so cool. Yes, I would love to see 2816. My real name is Ryan. I go by Railfan Ryan on my channel. Or Tex, short for Texas Railfan 21. Okay. I will go ahead and mention what all is going to be in 2024. For ones, to start things off, it's going to be the 40th annual Dallas Area Model Train Show in January. And I'm also going to be going to Six Flags to see the Six Flags in Texas Railroad. And of course, the biggest thing will be Big Boy 14 and Canadian Pacific 2816, if I can pull that off. I am also going to be going to Trinity Park a lot more, now that the Forest Park miniature train is back in operation for the first time in a whole year. And I'm going to be making more videos in Fort Worth. Yes. Yes, you're actually right. According to their page, I forget the name of the organization, but they're located in Houston, and 982, it is similar, but it's actually bigger. It's a bigger tender. That actually belonged to a Great Northern Railroad engine. But that's my schedule for next year. I'm also going to be doing, for the first time, rail fanning on the Trinity Railway Express. Any other questions? Like any questions regarding my model train hobbies, my other, besides O-gauge that I've mentioned earlier before? I love to see them, but since their boilers are too thin to operate, that's why they've been taken out of service. But any questions regarding model train hobbies? My first train show experience was amazing. And originally, the North Texas train shows were held at the Downtown Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. I remember as a kid growing up with this train layout called Tex R. It has the initials of the states of Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. It was an HO scale layout with animation. For information on this layout, you can check out my video of visiting the NMRA show at the Gaylord Texan Resort, seeing one of their modules. I'd personally like to see if we can bring that layout back to life, like get more people involved and help them get this layout up and going again. I grew up with that layout, seeing all the animation. It was a really cool 1940 HO scale layout. I'm a G-scale model railroader. For those of you who don't know, I am probably the only owner of G-scale Fort Worth and Western Railroad equipment. I have 2 Fort Worth and Western steam engines. My pride and joy being 157, and her name is Annie, named after my great-grandmother. And I have a half-complete, accurate model of the engine in my profile picture, engine 2248, or we all know her as Puffy. She is half complete, half painted, decals added. I have not seen 1225 in person. And speaking of 1225, she has just come back to service and she has just gone through test runs. And 1225 is finally back in service. Thank Things are really great this year. Nickel Plate Road 765's whistle has been, which I'm really happy to hear. And in this video, thank you so very much for following my channel, for subscribing to my channel. I hope everyone enjoys. I hope everyone has a great week. I will be coming out with more videos to come. Thanks to y'all. I have hit 1K subscribers. Until next time, I'm Texas Railfan 21. Thanks for watching.